Hey guys, my name is Afton. I'm a QC Event School graduate as well as student ambassador. And today I'll be talking about my 3 favorite DIY wedding trends that I've seen this past year. And before I delve into things, this is a reminder to subscribe to QC Event School's YouTube channel as well to turn on the notification bell. So the reason why I think that DIY or do-it-yourself wedding trends have become popular over the years is not just because of COVID, but because people have realized that by doing do-it-yourself trends, they can become more unique, can show a lot more of their personality by doing something that's kind of different and trendy. And sometimes you can even save costs on certain elements of the wedding because you're doing it yourself. DIY trends can become very helpful and useful to you during COVID-19. You're decorating yourself, your venue has become probably a relative's backyard, and as well as you're just trying to keep costs down. Keeping things more DIY, or again, doing it yourself during COVID, will help you reduce costs and still have a beautiful wedding. So without further ado, here are my top 3 favorite DIY trends. The reason why I'm choosing these trends is because it's what I've seen the most during this COVID-19 pandemic, and as well as what I really think will help you reduce your costs. The pictures that you'll see in this video as well will come from Shutterstock and from Pinterest. Number 1 is hand lettering. Whether that is handwriting something onto a chalkboard, on a mirror, or even just a banner, handwriting has been such a fun trend for DIY. There are also many different ways that you can create this DIY trend. Buying a chalkboard just at the thrift store or on the internet, as well as chalk. You can even just get a local Walmart. And as well as a mirror, you can find mirrors very cheap. Just go, Facebook Marketplace. There's so many different places that you can buy these type of things for cheap. And it is very easy to recreate because you can just copy and paste a picture that you saw on Pinterest and just ask, yourself or a family member that's really good at calligraphy just to write the sign that you're wanting. And you can use it for a menu, you can use it for when people are walking in and going into your ceremony, or as well as just cute decoration to put on trees or anything like that. Depending on what you're wanting the calligraphy to look like, you can make it look very elegant, you can make it more of a backyard wedding kind of element. It's really whatever that you want. As well as if you decide to use hand lettering on a mirror instead, the mirror can add such a different type of trend as well, because a mirror can be more of an elegant, romantic type of theme versus a chalkboard can be more of a fun and hip and more chic. Number 2 is ribbons. Ribbons are so much fun. You can use ribbons in so many different ways. You can create a wedding art using ribbons. You can put ribbons on your chairs. You can put ribbons on your stationery. And of course, ribbons on your bouquet or anything like that. Ribbons are cheap and they are efficient. It'll not take that much time to decorate while using ribbons. Ribbons also can be whatever color you want. It's very easy to find the color theme that you're wanting and find a ribbon that can go with it. There are many different ways on how you can recreate this DIY trend. This depends on how you want to use the ribbon. If you want to use an arch, you can just tie it on the top and then just kind of string it over. With a chair, you just string it on the back. If you want to do a little send off, there's so many different online tutorials on how to show you how to add little bells and extra ribbons into a little wand so that you can wave the bride and groom goodbye. I think ribbons are absolutely beautiful, especially if you use different colors together. This is one of my favorite DIY trends just because it adds such a fun backyard feel, a backyard wedding feel, which is what a lot of COVID weddings have been recently. This trend can achieve so many different things. It just depends on your theme and what kind of ribbon you can get. It's the same thing, if you're wanting more of a farmhouse wedding, you can get a certain type of checkered ribbon. If you want more pretty and whimsical, you can get lace ribbon along with the color that you're wanting. Number 3 is mismatching. Now, I don't mean mismatching socks. I mean mismatching anything that you really want to, whether that's picture frames, vases, flowers. Mismatching can look so much fun and very colorful. There are many different ways that you can recreate this DIY trend, and that can just be through going again to some thrift store, looking online, the internet, really anything else, and just buying and grabbing different frames, different vases, ordering flowers in bulk and just kind of get whatever's cheaper and whatever's random, and you just mix and match. Make sure that something doesn't look completely deranged and different from the other vases or frames or whatever you're deciding to match. But however, if you just make sure you stick with color coordination, it can look so much fun and so beautiful. I think this trend is very beneficial because it really does reduce costs on flowers and vases. It's one of my favorite DIY trends personally, just because I think it adds such a fun, unique personality to the wedding, and you can see the personality of the bride and groom through this decoration. This trend is very beneficial for your clients because you can help assure them that they can still have a beautiful wedding even though they might not have as big a full arrangement as they were wanting before. So now, why do I think it is important for you to become a professionally certified event planner, even if right now people are mainly just doing DIY trends? Some of those reasons is that you will have gained knowledge about the event planning industry that you didn't have known before. You become an important asset to others because you'll have knowledge that they may not know about. You will get clients because you'll have a certification to back you up on what you're wanting to teach them. Now here's why you should also get certified specifically through QC Event School. You can do everything in your own timeline. You can stay safe right now during COVID-19 because it is all virtual learning. And they have a great online social media platform. You have a Facebook group that you can talk and interact with other members who are also getting the certification and past graduates, and as well as just being very interactive on social media on Instagram and Facebook. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will utilize and try to teach others as well about my 3 favorite DIY trends. Just as a reminder to please like this video and leave a comment, and please subscribe to QC Event School's channel and turn on notifications. I'd also like to encourage you to connect with me on social media. On Facebook, we have a QC Event School group that I mentioned earlier, and I am on there, so please feel free to reach out. Bye everyone.